See that big cavern right there? Oh, just found it. Now it's pouring. And ironically, it's pouring out of the backside. Woo! Hey guys, Capper here, welcome back. So today I think I finally cured my pond leak woes. First I tried Seek Leak. I applied that stuff not once but twice. See, it's starting to get jelly forming already. Part ask me how I know is probably the most dangerous part of today. That boat has been sitting there for 2 years. Alright, I'm finding out this stuff is really tacky. It's like frog slime. I even had some on my face just from my sweat. And there you could see right here. Although I got a slimy layer on my arm. I thought it was going to work, and then it didn't work after we got rain. And then I tried lining the inside of the curvature of the pond dam with, you know, tons of clay. Thinking I could pinch it from the inside. That did not work. So today I'm going with the old clay plug patch. And there's a lot of reasons why I'm doing it down here at the bottom of the dam. I'll explain that in the video because this dam is just so massive and so huge. And when you'll see how deep the leak is, even way back here when I find it. And so I had really specific reasons for it. But I think the principle is going to be the same. So let's get into today's episode. Thanks a lot. So the first step is to basically pick your digging location. So the leak is on the left here. See that culvert pipe right there? The leak is like right in front of that culvert pipe. So I'm digging, a 10, 12 foot wide swath to try and find that leak. Now these leaks can go anywhere. They could snake around and come from the totally opposite direction. Which was another reason I chose to try it back here, closer to the leak, figuring I had better odds of actually finding it than up on the dam, up in next to the water. And just up next to the water, I don't know that I would have been able to dig deep enough. I mean, I got to go way down here until I finally find it. All right, we got a big cavern there on the right, but it doesn't look wet. See that big cavern right there? But I saw wet down there in the bottom. I might have to switch sides because I can't get it much deeper. And it's wet right down there. Right in the bottom. A little bit, just enough. Oh, just found it. Oh yeah, wow. I was going to take a break and leave this sit for a couple hours, but now it's pouring. And ironically, it's pouring out of the backside. But that doesn't mean nothing. I just nicked it there. All right, I got to dig a little bit deeper and then start packing. Okay, I was going to go and do work on the other pond with the other machine, leave it sit for a while, but I don't need to now. Dang, that's weird that it's coming from the backside. Wonder, it can't be a ground seep. There's no way. Because that pond keeps going down. All right, we'll dig a little more. All right, I think I found it on the left side where it should be. I see something dripping. Of course, I can't see much in here. I think, well, there, what's dripping? There it is, dripping. All right. There it is. There's it is on the left side, coming from the pond. Just cracked into it. Good deal. Good deal. All right, found it. Time to patch it up. All right, so the next step is putting good clean clay in there. I had a pile of red clay here separated, and the clay I pulled out of it I had separated also by the better looking stuff. But the key here is going to be compaction. All of this clay is moist, so that's good, but getting the compaction, each layer on the way up, that's going to be key. I'm still below it right now. Anyways, this was why I couldn't do it up there, because I was afraid it was going to be too deep. I'm gonna have to put that stuff higher up. All right, back to once again. Keep it. Alright, I'm going to really pack this section because that's about where I'm hitting the leak. Okay, so the reason this works so well, it took, years to develop the leak. So you got your leak coming from the left over here. You dig below it and left and right of it, and then when you put the new plug in and you compact it, you're basically building an impenetrable wall, so the water pressure is hitting it and stopping cold. Now, could it pop back through? I guess it could over time, and I could have went and dug it 2 lanes. I could have made it wider, but honestly I don't think it's necessary, because I learned this from an excavator friend of mine back in Illinois, and I've done probably 4 of these now, and every one of them has worked. Maybe I've done 5 or 6 now, because I did a few side gigs for this. But as long as you get good clay and the water ain't gushing in and making it soft, that's another key thing. But this is such a little leak that there wasn't much water coming in. I'm going to pack the snot out of this thing. I'll build it all the way. I'm going to pack it all the way to the top, and I'm confident this is going to be 100% a cure. Alright, I got just a little bit of this decent clay right here. That's why I put it on top, so I can push it down in there. And then up past it, it's not that big of a deal. But below it and above it is really where you want that good seal. Might have finally got this sucker. Ah! Woo! Alright, let's go pack it some more. Now you could have chose to make it another swipe wider for a bigger plug, but the ones we've done on our old pond in Illinois, these all held up good, and my buddy Morris, who taught me this trick, said that you get it fast enough, well, you know, don't let too much water run in it, that plug will work. If you got it compacted, compaction's always key. This is all nice and moist though, so I feel pretty darn good about it. Then I'll go clean up that inner mess I made with the excavator, so at least it looks decent, you know, where I dumped all the dirt, but I think I got it today. You know, it's just like a band-aid on your finger. If your cuts, you know, you got a pinprick and the band-aid covers it, you're good. So that's the theory here. The clay band-aid. I like it. Excavators, go on, there's the whole thing apart. And then rebuild the whole thing. Not necessary. I can tell you already, I can see the leak down there. It's already starting to dry up. This is that crappy garbage right here. That really, I'm not saying it can't seal, but that's why it's going up on top. All right, here's the final cleanup. I'm going to come back with the tractor and the grader and plant all new grass seed here. That's a lot better than the excavator, but here's the leak. I spilled some dirt in it, so I wiped it away. Oh, these rocks. But we'll come back, check it later. It still may seep out, you know, what's between here and the plug, which is 12 feet, 10 feet, something like that. But this, by maybe even this afternoon, should be dry, like totally dry. Woo! Progress. And there it is, bone dry after a couple, 3 hours. That's a beautiful thing. Success, baby. Yes. Success. Just got to clean it up now and plant some grass, but turned out really nice. Yeah.